Today we visit Tucker Pups Dog Activity Center, meet Cecilia and her adorable pit bulls at the pit stop, and travel to Three Dog Bakery for something to munch on. All that and more on this episode of The Urban Mutt. Alright, come on, bud. So here we are at Tucker Pups Dog Activity Center. Now don't let the exterior fool you. Inside is a puppy paradise with plenty of grooming, boarding, training, and lots of tail wagging fun. So let's go check it out. Come on, Guinness. Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. Where is Joel?
He's right there.
Okay.
Hey.
Hello, man.
Good to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Oh, hi, Guinness.
I know, look, he's all excited. And I guess that must be Tucker.
This is Tucker. Here, Tucker. Come over here. Here, Tucker. This is Tucker.
So tell me, where did you get the name Tucker Pups from?
Well, we got Tucker when he was a little puppy, and we got him from a breeder. And what we found is that breeders call their dogs puppy until the new owners come to pick them up.
Oh, I see.
And they
okay.
do that because they don't want to confuse the dog by having two different names.
I see.
So when we got him, we called him Tucker Puppy, and whenever we did that, he would run from another room or wherever he was.
Really?
And so the name just stuck.
So what kind of services do you offer here?
Well, we do dog boarding. That's our #1 service, as well as dog daycare.
Right.
And when they're here for boarding, the dogs do play the entire day. Most of them. Some of them don't do all-day play, but I would say 99% of them do.
Really?
So that's really our format. There's some boarding places where your dog is in a cage the whole time.
Right.
When they're here, they are playing, they're tired, they're happy, they're healthy. When they come home, they have had a very fun experience.
Right.
They're happy when they're playing.
Do you want to show me around?
Sure.
And we can get a look at this place?
Sure thing. We do dog daycare in this room, plus when the dogs are here for boarding, they play down here the entire day.
I see.
This also has the rubber flooring.
Right.
We have barriers that separate the dogs into small and large groups.
Right, and it sounds like a madhouse in there right now.
It sounds like a bunch of dogs playing,
Right.
which is what they do.
So I'm guessing we probably shouldn't go in there, is that right?
We don't like people to go in because the dogs go crazy,
Right.
and it could lead to some aggression, so we like to avoid that if we can.
All right, well, we won't be going in there then. No dog aggression on this show. So inside here you have the dog boarding, but you also have something else too, right?
We do training here. So this is where we have our training classes. It's a very big room so everybody can spread out. We always have a maximum class size of 8, so there's plenty of room for everybody. So we do the obedience classes, puppy, good manners 1, advanced obedience, plus we're starting to do a dance class very soon. We also do a beginning and advanced agility.
A dance class?
Yes.
Like
Doggy dance, that's right. That's where they learn to do freestyle.
Like this?
Yes. Well, that and where the dogs circle in and out of your legs and they follow your every move.
Really?
Just like you might see.
I've seen that, where they go in between.
That's right.
All right, Guinness, we're gonna have to take some dance classes. You up for that?
Ballet for dogs.
So, all right, excellent. Well, we're gonna definitely try out the agility. And see if Roly-Poly here can actually do some of that stuff. But you say pretty much all dogs are good for that.
Yeah, definitely.
Excellent.
Yep.
Well, let's take a look at upstairs. I know you have some extra stuff up there, and
Yes.
we can see what you have there.
Sound good.
So, what do we have here?
These are our boarding suites. So this is where the dogs sleep at night.
Oh, okay.
We have 2 sizes. These are the smaller ones. We have bigger ones on the other side for dogs over about 45 or 50 pounds.
Gotcha.
And these are nice because they are PVC lined, so the dogs aren't laying on concrete.
Oh, I see, okay.
They can see each other side to side. It's a very large space. There's a lot of ones out there that are smaller than these.
And the bottoms are totally closed, so there's not like they're on wire cages or anything like that.
Right.
It's just like being on the floor.
That's right. And people also bring their own beds and blankets.
Oh, really?
So the dogs are very, very comfortable.
So you can bring your own bed, your own blankets, your own toys?
Yeah, you can bring your own toys as long as they're non-squeaky.
Gotcha. Oh, see? I can see why too, because this dog goes crazy with squeaky toys, so I can imagine.
When one of them squeaks that toy at night, they all wake up and
I'm sure.
drives them all crazy.
Well, that's cool. So you can really give your dog the comfort of home while being here, so they really feel comfortable the whole time. Excellent.
Yeah.
And so this, I notice, there's a big area of green out there, and I'm assuming that this is the outdoor play area.
It's actually back that way.
It's back that way?
Yep.
Okay, excellent. Well, let's go take a look at that.
Come on, Tucker.
This is cool.
Yeah, this is the coup de grace.
So, all right, dude, you've been waiting to do this all morning.
Go play.
All right, go.
Go play. Go play.
So this is the outdoor area right here, right?
This is it.
So what is this?
It's called canine grass.
Right.
And what's great about this is that it's indestructible. The dogs can't tear it up.
Okay.
It's cool to the touch, so when it's really hot outside, it's really cool to the dog's feet still, unlike concrete.
Right.
It doesn't create puddles. Which is a real problem with dog daycares. If there's puddles outside and they're standing in it, that can spread germs and disease.
Right. So everything drains.
Everything
away pretty
drains
much underneath this.
Everything drains away, and,
Wow,
and the
that's
most
cool.
important thing that we've noticed is, versus a concrete surface, the dogs really love this, and they play a lot more than they otherwise would have.
Very cool. So as I understand it, this is about the time that you let the beasts out. Is
That's
that
right. We released the hounds. That's correct.
All right. Well, let's take a look and see how many of these dogs we got running around in here.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right, Joel. I appreciate it.
Okay.
I know you got to get back to running the shop, so
Yes.
I'm going to head downstairs and talk to Cecilia now.
Sounds great. Thanks very much.
Excellent.
Okay.
All right, so let's go. We're going to come talk to Cecilia, who runs the pit stop out of this location. The pit stop is a pit bull rescue, and this lady does this all on her own time with her own money. It's an amazing story, so come on.
Hi, puppy. Hi, puppies.
Hey, Cecilia.
Hey, Chad. How's it going?
Not too bad. I see we got a couple of the pups here, huh?
Yeah, Pearl and Licorice.
Pearl and Licorice. I'm guessing that's Pearl and that's Licorice.
Yes, yes.
All right. That's what I thought. So these are a couple actually of your adoptable dogs, is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
And you've been fostering them for how long? Oh,
Since
look at you.
October. They came from, we were actually doing an event, and they came from an animal control facility in Southern Illinois.
Uh-huh.
They needed a foster, and I offered, and here they are.
Oh, this guy is nothing but love. Look at this.
Yeah, they all are.
That's funny. And
They're
people
about
have
7 months.
really, and people have such a misperception about pit bulls. I mean, you hear about all the time that, pit bulls are bad dogs, but look at this.
You know, in the wrong hands, they can definitely be a really bad breed, but if raised correctly, or even once they're rescued, they can be great family dogs. They're great with kids. I mean, my nieces and nephews adore
Right.
these guys. They ride them like a horse, and they definitely have a high pain tolerance, which is great for
Right.
kids. Yeah.
I can see. I mean, he's just a really good dog. And so, I mean, it's really the owners and not the dogs
Oh,
that are at
definitely.
fault when it comes to things that happen.
Definitely.
So tell me about the pit stop. Now, this is your foster rescue, right?
Yes, I started it. I used to volunteer for other rescues, and I kind of got burnt out, and I kind of stopped for a while. And then 5 years later, I've been doing pit stop rescue all on my own with with a married couple, which are my rescue partners. And we've been doing that, and we've placed almost 50 dogs. So
Almost 50 dogs.
Yeah, it's-
in how long?
in about 5 years. I
Really?
mean, which usually isn't, I mean, for some people it's not a big number, but we keep in touch with each and every dog
Right.
that has been adopted. We do follow-up visits. We keep in touch through email, through
Right.
phone calls. We do free dog sitting for all of our past fosters, so
Really?
it works out great. Just seeing them being loved,
Right.
that's a definite reward for
Well,
me.
that's very cool, and I can tell that you do a great job because they're beautiful dogs. And
Oh,
they're,
thank
I
you.
mean, like I said, that one almost went to like go home with me. He's like, take me home now. So how do people go about adopting dogs from you?
They usually contact us through our website. They go to www.pitstoprescue.org.
Okay.
What we ask is that they fill out an application first so that we can make sure that they're compatible, that they're a good home for one of these dogs. We do have very strict adoption policies because these dogs are so badly abused.
Right.
So they fill out an application. We schedule for them to come on and visit. After that, we do a home visit to make sure that the home is appropriate for the dog. And after that, we go through with an adoption.
So once again, these two dogs, there's Licorice. Licorice? Does he know his name?
Yeah.
He does. Come here, Licorice. You know. So this is Licorice, and he is.
She.
Is
It's a she, yeah.
I'm
They're
sorry.
both girls and
No
they're
wonder-
sisters.
No wonder you love me so much. There you go. So now they're both up for adoption.
Yes,
right?
they are both up for
Okay.
adoption. Pearl is actually deaf.
Really? You would
and
never know. You would
Oh,
never
yeah.
know that she's deaf.
she relies a lot on her sister, which is great.
Right.
It's actually my first deaf rescue, so I'm learning a lot.
Right.
I've never adopted a deaf dog. I had no idea when I got her, so it's a learning thing. But these guys are great.
So can you get her to come over at
Sure,
all?
watch, puppy. Hey, hey.
Come on, Pearl.
Hi.
Oh,
Good
there you go.
girl. Good girl.
And that's Pearl, so she's also
And this
for
is
adoption.
Pearl, yes.
Very nice.
And they're about 6 to 7 months. And they're both, all of our dogs come with all of their shots. They're microchipped, they're spayed, they're on heartworm medication, and their adoption fee is $200.
Awesome. Very cool. All right. Well,
Good girl.
Thank you, Cecilia.
Thank you so much
Very
for
nice
coming
to meet
out.
you, and hopefully we can find homes for them because they're great dogs.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Let's go.